just good at caring too much. I'm just good at caring too much. Is it too much to ask that you be all mine? I never was good at sharing. I'm just good at caring too much.
Which is considered by surgeons because of local spread, and apply those to the rather...
Hey, what's up guys, it's Kira, welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday the 22nd of September and it's actually one of the last days that I have lectures before I start placement next week. So I figured I would film and see where the day takes me. I don't really have that much of a plan, but I've already worked out today. I had a really good upper body session and then I went straight to a lecture, which made me feel kind of gross because I was so sweaty and I was worried that people would think I would stink, but that's the benefit of wearing masks all the time. I don't think anyone noticed. So we had a lecture on death certification, which was quite long but also kind of helpful because sometimes writing up death certificates can be a little bit confusing. Now I'm back home, it's pretty much lunchtime, so I think I'm going to eat something and then I have the rest of the day off. So I have a lot to do actually. I'm hoping today is going to be a super productive day and I'm just going to tick everything off my to-do list because things have sort of been building up. So I'll pop my to-do list on the screen, but basically I want to finish editing a video and schedule it to go up tomorrow. I still need to record the voiceover for it, but I filmed it the other day and I've already done the rough cut editing, so I've just got sort of finishing touches to do, but I've just sort of been putting it off for the last 2 days. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to finish chapter 5 of my PSA revision. If you haven't watched any of my recent videos, you won't know this, but I've got a prescribing safety assessment exam in a few months, and so I'm working my way through this book and I'm on chapter 5. So I want to get through that today and then see how much time I've got. I think tonight we're going as a flat to the pub, which will be fun. I think it's pub quiz night, which I've actually never done a pub quiz, I don't think, so I'm weirdly excited for that. And yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. Like I said, I'm gonna grab some food and then we'll get productive. Okay, so it is a lot later. I had some lunch and edited my night routine video and I've just scheduled that to go up tomorrow. But I just wanted to have a little chat because I mentioned in that video that I've been really into reading recently. I guess it was about 8 or 9 months ago actually that I first started reading again because I set myself a goal of not going on my phone before bed because I found that my sleep just wasn't very good and I wasn't sleeping for very long, and I'm pretty sure it's because I was always on my phone before I went to sleep. So I've been on and off working on implementing that habit into my life, and I feel like I'm at a good point now where I put my phone down and then I grab a book to read, and because of that I've read quite a few books this year in comparison to previous years, and I feel like I've rediscovered the bookworm in me because I used to be obsessed with reading when I was younger, and I always sort of used the excuse of not having enough time once I got into uni to read things that weren't medical textbooks, but that's not the case. Like, you make time for something that's important, and this is something I actually really enjoy. So I wanted to just share my like top 3 recommendations because I just spent like an hour writing all of my reviews on the books I've read so far this year and putting them on my Instagram. So if you're interested in book content, then go over there. I've got a book highlight and all of that stuff, so I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description. So the first one is definitely It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Such a good book. Obviously trigger warning if you're sensitive to any kind of themes of abuse because that is quite heavy in this book, but it's something that I feel like not enough authors talk about, or generally it's not really talked about enough, is domestic violence, and this book was just really good. I got through it within like 2 or 3 days, which is insane for me because I am such a slow reader, but I just couldn't put it down. The second book that I've given a 10 out of 10 to is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. Such a good like psychological thriller type book. I guess that's how you'd explain it. It's basically about this married couple who are serial killers. They get like a thrill or a buzz from killing random girls and like plotting it together, and it's really fucked up. Like, I was drawn in from the first page. It was such a creepy, weird sort of concept, but I was obsessed, and by the end there's like a massive plot twist. Didn't see it coming at all. Highly recommend. And then the book that I literally just finished last night was called The Perfect Lie by Jo Spain. This book has 3 points of view, if you will, and you don't really know the connection between all of those separate themes of chapters until like a third of the way from the end, if that makes sense. Like, over halfway through the book you don't know really the link between any of it, but it all ties together so nicely at the end, and it's got so many plot twists that I did not see coming. And again, I just couldn't put it down. I think I finished that one in like less than a week as well. So those are probably my top 3 books at the moment. If you want any other book recommendations, definitely go to my Instagram, because I'm going to include a lot more book content from now on. I want to be that person that reads as well as gets all the other shit done in life. So yeah, now I'm going to get on to my chapter 5 of the PSA, because I've kind of been procrastinating doing that, and then I will update you later.